Well, in this video, we're going to be doing some work to the old X3 here. I got a few things to do. Number one, I've already done because you don't need to see it. It's this right there. There's an upside down Rhino 2.0 in there. Hopefully that holds up equally good or better than the OEM X3 axle, which has seemed to be pretty good. I need to put a wheel bearing in, which I ain't going to show you that either unless you really want, and then I'll make a video on how to change a wheel bearing. But this video is really about these right there because I dented the original ones. As you can see, that's a pretty good dent. I hope you can see anyway. So there's a dent there and there. There's that one over there is dented too. And yeah, so gotta change it. Well, I ain't got to. I could leave it like that, but I need to change it. Don't mind how dirty it is. It's killing me, but it is what it is. Getting ready for a ride at the end of the month, so I guess let's get to it. Also, I gotta adjust the suspension. If you know anything about these side-by-sides in general, really the springs suck. So I've already had to raise the driver's side because it sagged. Now the passenger side is sagging, and it looks like that wheel's kicked out, but probably because the trailing arm's bent. So I'm gonna lift the passenger side back up and change the trailing arms, and you guys are just gonna have to come along with me. I really do need a Pro Eagle jack. This is not cutting it. That's a 6-inch drop hitch and a block of wood on my jack, and I don't know if it's gonna lift it up enough. And it makes a hell of a sound. It's a little sketchy still with the jack stands all the way up on the frame, but I'm gonna leave that there. But you can see just how beat up the trailing arm is. You can get one of them flat things that looks really dumb. I would never put that on there. I'd rather have a scratched up trailing arm, but about to have a new one for one ride at least. So I'm not really sure the best place to start, but I guess I'm gonna start with the sway bar and then get the shock loose, then start taking the brakes loose. And it spins, obviously. Now, probably need to take apart the radius rods. Probably should have took the axle nut off before I took all the radius rods off. So I'll do that now. Also, we got to take the brakes loose. You got to drill out every single rivet on the trailing arm because that trailing arm's not going to be there anymore. Got it off. Check the wheel bearing. It seems to be okay. But what's not okay, which I'm not happy about, is the brakes. I guess I'm gonna have to go new brakes. Comment down below what brakes I should get, because these didn't last super long, but they did last better than the Polaris. This has got about 800 miles on it, and the Polaris had like 400. So that's good at least. But now everything's loose. Just got to take that front bolt loose, and she's ready to come down or out. Well, you can definitely hear how cheap this one is. Now it's time to drill out the rivets. Well, got a few parts missing now. Listen to how crappy this sounds. That is pretty dented. Now time for the shiny new parts. So these are not necessarily high clearance. It still would get it right there, but it's a lot stronger. But look at it towards the back. A whole lot better. And I know a lot of idiots on here will say SuperATV sucks and all this and all that. These things, lifetime warranty. Never had any problems with SuperATV on their warranty or their parts, really. Maybe there's some stuff that aren't the greatest for like people who really, you know, beat the crap out of their stuff. I don't really that much anyway. But blown budget off-road, Justin, he's got an X3 and he rolls it all the time, and he's only bent like maybe one or two, and they've replaced it. So why would I go anybody else when I'm broke? Obviously now it's time to put the new one on, so watch me struggle doing that, especially since I've lost the other misalignment spacer. There it is. Oh, wait, is that it? Nope, that's just stand by. Okay, I neglected not to find it because every time I look for something, I can't find it. So I stole the other one. Now I'm gonna stick it up in there. This will be a lot better as a two-person job. That's for sure. Now, this part is gonna be really tricky. To get everything lined up. Probably would benefit setting it on a piece of wood. Especially if you're by yourself. Alright. Alright, there's one. I guess. I tell you what, it's difficult with no friends. Take that back. My friends want me to work on their stuff today, but I want to work on my stuff. All right. right. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Just sitting up there, nothing's tight. I still need to tighten it. Hopefully that footage wasn't boring. I can't watch what's going on and film at the same time. Here's the other side. The only thing that's different that I see is it's got these two pieces are tied together, but it's tied together with like super thin material. So unless I'm missing something, which I doubt, it is what it is. So this is not a double shear bolt, which is a knuckle issue, which you can buy a knuckle and that'll take care of that, but that's expensive and we ain't doing that. Now put the rotor back on, get it splined back up on the axle, and now put the brake pads that are completely shot back on here for now. Probably should order some, but I don't have any more money because I bought all this crap, so just gonna send her. Don't need brakes where we're going anyway. Now that we got that on there, we'll have to tighten it. Now we're gonna have to strap up the brake line to the holes that are in the arm. Hopefully I don't have to reuse these clamps because I jacked up some of them. If I do, then I'll fix them, but now we'll bolt that down. Okay, so clamps and bolts are supplied with the kit. However, they are cheap plastic clamps, which shouldn't be an issue, probably. I think I'm gonna try to reuse the stock ones, which are metal cushion clamps, so that it's nicer, held down better. These plastic ones probably would never have an issue, but I'm gonna use them bolts and them clamps and go from there. Got the brake lines attached with the factory clamps. Now, before I forget, tighten those, then put the shock on, then put the sway bar on. We should be good. And on to the next side. Got the shock reinstalled and tightened up. Now got to get this new sway bar link installed and tightened up. Now that I have made a giant mess, everything is done on this side at least. Put that crap back in the recovery box, put that wheel back on, move on to the other side. Get this yellow crap out of here. Alrighty, well, I've got both sides done now. Need to double check all my bolts. I didn't bother showing you this side because obviously it's the same as the other side, just backwards. So I'm gonna put them on, drive it around even though it's late. I got it tagged, so technically I'm legal doing that, even though they expired a few days ago. I didn't get anything in the mail, but whatever. We're gonna try it out because I'm going riding tomorrow. There's another look at the passenger side, but the driver's side has a pretty big dent. Pretty good sized. Well, here it is all put back together. I wish I could edit out the dirt, but we got the trailing arms installed, looking good. I think the black is a lot better than the yellow. It had a little bit too much yellow, or green as they call it. I need some radius rods too. Those are still the factory ones. This one is a little bit bent, but not bad. Need some what do you call those? A-arms too. So SuperATV, if you see this, please help. Because if you don't, you know your boy's gonna have a bent up ass A-arm on the trail, and that's gonna suck. So I'd appreciate it if you could help me out with that. Maybe give me a discount or something. But I guess this is it for this video. I'm tired, it's late. I gotta put all my tools up so I can take them with me. Because if I take my tools on the ride, nothing will break. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So like this video, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and catch you on the next one.